Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of 5 Minute Gaming News. The show may or may not be 5 minutes. Today in the news, let's start with some hot goss. Hot goss? Do people actually say that? In an interview with Stefan Destu over on gamesindustry.biz, the Eidos Montreal founder speaks out after the sale of Crystal Dynamics, Square Enix Montreal, and more IP by Square Enix to Embracer Group for $300 million, which this article and many others have said is bewilderingly low. But none of this came as a shock to him, especially considering the notorious meme of Square Enix Western titles never living up to expectations. These expectations, of course, being insanely high, despite the general success of the games. He says, behind the scenes, things weren't that much better. Recalling a meeting regarding the company's financial performance in 2012, where the Eidos group of studios was expected to generate $65 million in profit, instead, he was told the developers had lost $65 million that year. We were dumbfounded, he says, especially because my studio didn't have any deliverables for that year. So it seems pretty clear that it wasn't the best of working relationships, and I think anyone who follows Square Enix and its Western studios probably felt that, right? You can only be so negative to a thing for so long before it becomes just toxic. But what's more fascinating is this next bit. He goes on to say, if I read between the lines, Square Enix Japan was not as committed as we hoped initially. And there are rumors, obviously, that with all these activities of mergers and acquisitions, that Sony would really like to have Square Enix within their wheelhouse. I heard rumors that Sony said they're really interested in Square Enix Tokyo, but not the rest. So I think Matsuda-san, Square Enix's CEO, put it like a garage sale. So yeah, while that is conjecture, and it's just his opinion and just what he feels about the situation, I have to say, it does make sense, right? It does kind of make sense that they would dump all these things cheap if the goal was to have the Tokyo branch of Square Enix bought by Sony. And I mean, I guess we'll see. It's only a matter of time before this is proven, right? So I don't know. I don't know what else to call it except hot goss, which I also don't think I should ever say again. But it feels like that, but it also feels kind of, I don't know, like a sneak peek of things to come. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also in the news, a little continuation from yesterday. Meta, Facebook's rebrand and the company behind whatever the hell this is supposed to be, has announced that its big, bold move to invest in the metaverse has resulted in another loss of $3 billion. In the article over on Game Rant, they mentioned that Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg remained positive about the trajectory of the company going into the future in spite of early losses in 2022. Zuckerberg continues to believe in the metaverse's potential as a deeper social experience, with his vision for the platform seeing potentially trillions of dollars for the company. The problem is this deeper social experience is a lie. It's not very deep and it's not very social. It's just a more complicated version of an already possible internet interaction, except now you're wearing uncomfortable headsets and talking to people that you could just text. Plus, they raised the price of the Quest 2. They charge way too much to operate a business on the platform, and it's Facebook. It's already a company people despise. The article continues to say that Meta struggles to see success with the Metaverse initiative come as virtual reality becomes increasingly popular in recent years. Major competitors like Sony have embraced VR gaming with its original PSVR headset and the PS5's PSVR 2 set to arrive in the near future. Valve has also given Meta competition in the PC virtual reality space with the Valve Index released in 2019 alongside the highly anticipated Half-Life Alyx. And that's the thing. All those companies are providing you with entertainment, platforms to be entertained. What Zuckerberg's trying to do is create a platform where you provide your own entertainment, or you buy things that, and I guess even sell, let's be honest. The whole idea is buy and sell and monetize virtual reality. It's this whole Ready Player One thing that he has this idea for, which is bonkers, because what he's trying to do is just create Second Life again, but ultra expensive Second Life. The whole thing is stupid and honestly out of touch. Not because people don't want to escape reality and go to a virtual world. Plenty of people want to do that. But I don't think anyone trusts Facebook and Meta to be the ones to do it right, or with our best interests as the users at heart. I don't think anyone thinks that. But you know what I do think? That you would enjoy all the VODs. Yep, this is what I'm doing. All the VODs and the shorts and the things over on youtube.com/coxclips. I would love it if you would go there and subscribe and support that channel and all the things we do over there as well. That's it for the show. Thanks so much. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of 5 Minute Gaming News.